From Cancer to Stage Triumph. Today we're going to tell you the story of a young woman whose passion for dance helped her overcome one of life's toughest challenges, cancer. In the small town of Bridgeport, Michigan, lives a young woman named Emily Ryder. Her journey from diagnosis to a triumphant return to the stage is a powerful example of how love for what you do can become a source of strength, even in the darkest moments. Emily had always dreamed of becoming a professional dancer. From a young age, she competed in contests and performances, earning awards and recognition. But at 17, her life took a dramatic turn when doctors diagnosed her with Hodgkin's lymphoma, an aggressive form of cancer that attacks the lymphatic system. It was a moment that could have ended her career, but Emily chose to fight for both her life and her dream. Emily grew up in a family where art was part of everyday life. Her mother, Catherine, was a modern dance instructor, while her father, John, worked as an engineer but always supported Emily's passion for dance. When Emily was 5 years old, she stood on pointe shoes for the first time. And from that moment, her life revolved around ballet and choreography. By the age of 16, Emily was one of the most promising students at the Bridgeport School of Modern Dance. She participated in regional and national competitions, earning high praise for her performances. However, everything changed when she began experiencing constant fatigue, fever, and pain in her lymph nodes. After numerous tests, doctors delivered the devastating news. Emily had Hodgkin's lymphoma. For a young girl, this was a shocking blow. Dance was her life, and the thought of never stepping on stage again seemed unbearable. But Emily refused to give up. She knew the road ahead would be long and difficult, yet she believed she could beat the disease and return to her beloved craft. Treatment began immediately. Chemotherapy, radiation, and endless tests became Emily's new reality. Her body weakened, and the muscles that once defined her as a dancer began to fail her. Doctors warned her that even if the treatment succeeded, the chances of her dancing professionally again were slim. Despite this, Emily refused to lose hope. While in the hospital, she found ways to stay connected to dance. She practiced simple exercises she could do while sitting or lying down. Her coaches sent her video lessons, and friends brought books on choreography and dance history. Emily read them, imagining herself on stage, which helped her hold on to hope. Her parents and friends became her greatest support system. They organized fundraisers to cover her medical expenses and constantly encouraged her emotionally. Emily realized that her fight wasn't just about her. It was about everyone who believed in her. Gradually, Emily began to notice improvements. The treatment was working, and doctors informed her that the cancer was in remission. It was a victory, but Emily knew her journey was just beginning. Now, she had to rebuild her physical strength and return to dance. The first steps were incredibly difficult. Her muscles had atrophied, and her joints were stiff. But Emily trained every day, even when it felt impossible. She worked with a physical therapist to regain her strength and continued practicing with her coaches, who adapted exercises to her condition. Soon, Emily started attending group classes again. Watching other dancers perform complex moves motivated her to keep pushing forward. Her progress was slow, but steady. After a year, she was able to perform her first jump since her illness. It was a moment filled with joy and renewed confidence. 2 years after her diagnosis, Emily was invited to participate in a competition for young dancers. It was her first time back on stage since her illness, and she knew this performance would be decisive. She chose a piece that symbolized her struggle and triumph, a contemporary dance called Phoenix, representing rebirth. When Emily stepped onto the stage, the audience fell silent. Her movements were graceful and emotional, each step telling the story of her battle, hope, and ultimate victory. The audience was moved by her performance, and the judges praised her unique style and resilience. Emily won first place, marking a turning point in her career. After the competition, Emily received an invitation to join one of the most prestigious dance companies in the country, the Detroit National Theater of Modern Dance. This was a testament to her talent and hard work. Emily realized that her battle with cancer had become part of her journey, making her stronger and more determined. Now, Emily not only dances, but also inspires others. She frequently conducts masterclasses for young dancers, especially those facing challenges. She shares her story to show that nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself and your dreams. Emily also collaborates with charitable organizations, helping children battling cancer. She knows how important it is to have support and faith in brighter days, and she wants to pass that feeling on to others. Her story has become a symbol of hope for many people facing difficulties. Emily says her story is an example of why it's important not to give up, even when it feels like all is lost. She believes that everyone has the strength and ability to achieve their goals. You just need to believe in yourself and your capabilities. Her victory over cancer and success in dance have become a symbol of hope for many. Emily continues to dance and inspire others with her story. She knows her journey isn't over and will keep moving forward despite any challenges. Her story shows that even the toughest trials can be overcome with faith and inner strength. And who knows what other miracles await her in the future. Thank you for watching to the end. This story is based on real events, but the characters' names, places of work, places of residence, and other details described in the story are fictitious. Any resemblance to real people, living or dead, is purely coincidental. We respect the privacy of the people involved in the real story and avoid any details that could be perceived as an invasion of privacy.